Gold traded in a perfectly narrow range, as I said last week. If it goes above 1850, then only you can remain long, else it tried to trade with a drop, and the drop was also not that much, and yes, it perfectly honored this bottom of this channel. You can see very clearly this is the lows of this channel, and it is trying to trade in this upward trending channel. Be watchful of 1800 levels, as I told you in last analysis also. Now what is going to happen next week, we will try to see with the help of candlestick charts followed with indicators, and in the end I'll give you the trading levels and trading strategy for next week. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to watch till the end. Do not forget to press the bell icon so that you can stay tuned with my daily updates on gold and other commodities also. For gold, I share twice a day an update, one with the Asia session, one with the US cash session, along with other commodities including silver, crude oil, natural gas and indices including Dow Jones, Nasdaq, FTSE 100, Germany or Nifty. You can watch those as well. So let's start the analysis. As I said, gold still is trading in this upward trending channel. You can see multiple weeks respecting this channel beautifully, and there are quite a you can see there are two bands out there on the downside which are supporting it, one lying right now at around 1805 1804 levels, and the next step is at around 1820, and on the upside this is the first zone and this is the second zone. So it is trying to trade in this channels itself, trying to respect this channel which is a bullish channel. But at the same time, one must not forget that if it breaks and trades below this zone, this time if it is trading below 1800 any point of time, and then the next zone at 1780 and 1760, if it breaks below this, where is the next destination? The first pit stop will be at 1700 and the next pit stop will be somewhere here at 1580 1600 level. So be watchful of 1800 levels now, because that is the bottom of the channel. Also, why I said so, we will look into it right now on the weekly charts. Let's also have a look closely on the near term chart. See, 1850 provided a very strong resistance. Also, higher lows, lower highs indicated that probably it is trying to consolidate a bit before trying to take a direction. Look at the last four candles, barring the previous candle, just the previous to previous week's last four candle, you can clearly see it is trading with a pivot at around 1860 levels. Rather, I will say the equilibrium right now is at around 1860. So it traded well below these levels. 1850 and 1860 zone is something which is very critical for gold to pass by. If it trades above this, if it trades above 1850 next week, we can definitely say that 1858, which is around 1860 levels, it might achieve. Then the next target is going to be 1871, 1885 levels. It can try to achieve these levels before it looks over to any drop, and in fact 1890 levels can also be seen. So I'll be watchful. At the same time, on the downside, if it continues to break, if it breaks this zone somewhere here at 1810, there could be further drop on the downside. Let's have a more detailed look before we proceed with that. Now coming back to the monthly candles. Now, do you think that it has seen the lows and it may break it? See, this is the channel on the monthly charts too, which it is honoring till now, almost uh, close to, you can see this is the 2021 beginning, and now we are standing in the mid of 2022, almost 18 months. It is trading perfectly within this channel and respecting this channel perfectly. So yes, any break below now 1800, specifically if you say 1780, if it breaks below 1780, I will expect it to drop more, and as I said, my first destination will be here at 1700, which is a very good support, and then 1580 1600 level. Now this level will definitely be achieved. Why I am saying so? See, double top is done. This is the rally here, drop, double top, drop, and now it is trying to find a direction. Once it slips below 1780, you can find gold coming back to this zone before it looks over to any further up move. But this is only till the time if it breaks and if it sustains below this channel and creates a newer arena or zone for it to play. And then that is why I say now 1800 level is very important. So we have got couple of observations. Also look at the monthly candle. Throughout the month, gold traded in a very narrow zone, almost 1880 to 1804, 1805 levels it is achieved, and it traded fairly in between these levels. Now I think probably next 4 sessions, because only 4 sessions are left for the month, we may probably see gold trading or closing somewhere here only at around 1827-30 zone, and in fact 1840 levels, close to somewhere this zone it may try to end. That is indicative of a doji, and then probably we can look forward to a breakout. But yes, if it continues to trade below 1800, we may see a good sharp drop, taking it till towards 1780, 1760 and 1750 levels. So there is a probability that in next 4 days, one probability that it ends, because right now it is consolidated throughout the month, but at the same time there is a bigger wick available on the upper side and a smaller shadow. So a slightly lower move or downward move can be seen, but at the same time, one point I will expect it is to close the month at a doji that is at around 1836, 1835 levels. So this we have to be watchful of. Let's have a more detailed look with the help of daily charts. See, on the daily charts you can find this were the higher highs there, then a big sharp drop. You can see it was clearly pivoted at around this zone. Now when I say this zone, this is somewhere at around 1855 level. It was pivoted there. Now with that as pivoted, it has seen the drop, and now it is trading below this pivot. Also look at this, it tried to go past 1850, failed to succeed, failed to trade above those levels, and you can clearly see it traded with a here with a lower lows, and it is a expanding triangle. So 1850 stood as a wall here, and now if you look at the last 2 candles specifically, probably once you see it trading below here at 1820, you rather I will say 1818 itself, because see 1820, 1824 and 1818, these 2 levels you have to watch out for. Probably once you see it trading below this zone, you can expect that it is going to give you another sharp red candle, which will be of equal size next week, taking it till towards 1810 or 1804 levels. So next 4 days are going to be important. If it slides below the zone, tries to attempts to achieve here at around 1804, 1805 levels, and if it breaks this zone, it is going to be a sharp breakout which will try to take it below 1800 levels, and then as I said, we will enter into, or gold will enter into a bearish territory. So this is one observation. I'll be watchful of this. At the end, I'll give you the levels. Just listen to me patiently first. If you look at the 4-hour chart, see on the 4-hour charts, we can clearly find how beautifully 1840 levels has provided a resistance on the 4-hour charts. At the same time, the breakout candles were providing lower highs. So it tried to break out, but it is still trading in this channel on the and it is a sideways or downward sloping channel. That is the negative slope is there, indicating little bit of bearishness. And if you look at this, the bottom of this channel is somewhere here at around 1815 levels. So you have to be watchful of 1815 levels here. At the same time, on the upside, we have to be cautious of 1840-45 zone. So in between these levels, 1815 to 1845, we have to exercise a little caution. But at the same time, we have to ensure that if it is rising, we can make a little profit, and if it is dropping, we can make a little profit again with the drop. So I will give you the levels in those levels also. But look at this on the 4-hour chart. It appears that, see, it has consolidated here. It tried to give a breakout, achieve the lows of the channel. That is very clear. Achieve the lows of the channel, and there is a barrier here at 1840 levels. So on the 4-hour chart, one probability that if it trades below the zone at 1824, you can go short again. 1820, 1818 levels may provide a support, and below that you can expect a drop. Else, right now it appears that it may try to give you a good green candle when it starts the next week. Probably we may see 1840-42 levels again. So this is just with the help of candlestick charts. Now let's have a more detailed look with the help of indicators and try to find out what are the indicators are suggesting. Now look at this on the 4-hour charts. So the zone between 1830 and 1835 is going to provide a stronger resistance. See how beautifully the 20 period moving average on 4-hour charts have provided it a resistance for last 3 candles, and here is the 50 period average. So as I said, 1830 to 1836 zone, you have to be cautious, it can reverse, and then 1840 levels. If it trades above 1840, there is going to be certain bullishness and it can try to fly high. At the same time, the bottom of the Bollinger Bands lying at 1820, below that we may see a good drop. Look at the oscillator here. The oscillator it has seen the negative part of this bearish move, now trying to converge, trying to give you greener candles. I will be watchful of this. If it completes this cycle and crosses over, we may see a little bullish move. The direction movement is also bullish right now, it is divergent, indicating there is little bullishness here. The MACD is trying to converge here and cross over for a buy entry. The RSI is trading flat without any indication, and if you look at the stochastic on the 4-hour chart, this is also now trying to enter into overbought levels, but this is just on the 4-hour charts. Let's have a more detailed look on the daily, weekly and monthly charts also. Now look at this 1840 1845 zone. This is the 20 period moving average. Definitely it is going to give you stronger resistance for any upward move. If it trades above this zone at 1850 and 1845, and this is the 50 period moving average at 1850 levels, if it trades above these zone, then only one can expect that it is going to fly high. So once again 1845 1850 levels coming into picture. Oscillator there trading in the bearish side of and a negative territory. And if you look at the directional movement is bearish too. Similarly, if you look at the MACD, there is a crossover. This is trading with a very little divergence and only second red candle post the crossover. If you look at the RSI, this is trading flat. The stochastic is seen a low there. See, lower highs it is trying to see, and it is trying to reverse from here. See what we have seen earlier. See, it has seen this lower highs and it is trying to reverse from there. Similarly it has seen the lower highs and it is trying to reverse from here. So probably it is trying to replicate the same pattern, but I will be watchful if it tries to reverse and increase. Let's be little bit more patient, and yes, definitely be watchful of this zone at 1850 1845 levels. Now on the weekly charts, if you look at on the weekly charts, you will find the 100 period moving average giving it a resistance there on the upside, and yes, the 20 period moving average is far beyond it, 1900 level. So this is the 50 and 100 period moving average coming together in between 1836 and 1830 and 1850 levels. So yes, there is going to be resistance there. The oscillator there also has crossed over on the sell side, and it is in last 4 weeks now it is trying to give you greener candle. And if you look at the directional movement is bearish, it is also the MACD which is bearish right now, and similarly RSI trading flat and stochastic curving downwards on the weekly charts, indicative of a probable bearish move in the coming week. Now look at the monthly charts. Similarly, monthly charts 1800 levels, 1820 levels, definitely very good strong support levels. If it breaks below 1800, we can see further fall. So as I said, gold between 1800 and 1890 levels. Now I say these $90 are going to be swing zones for gold before it tries to decide a move either which ways. But it doesn't mean that we are not going to make profit in these levels. Let me give you the trading levels. But before that, let's have a look on the monthly chart. The directional movement is bullish, the MACD is bearish, the RSI is flat, and stochastic looking downwards, so indicative of mixed signals there. Considering this, now let me give you the trading levels. And before I give you the trading levels, let me share 3 points. First, do not trade without a stop loss, and always trade with a trailing stop loss. And if your trade is in profit, either shift your stop loss to your entry price, your break even price, or the cost at which you have entered. Let the trade get closed, and yes, if it get closed in break even, it gives you, it is first of all what it does, it is not that you have not made profit, you have learned something, you have learned the art, you have learned the art of preserving capital, you have learned the art of trading, and you have got one more opportunity, and opportunity cost is much important. So without losing anything, you have got one more opportunity to trade in profit, and this will make you, definitely make you a expert and efficient trader and proficient trader. So do always remember this fact. Second point, do not pay anything to anyone on my name. There are spammers there on Telegram, on other social media as well, who are imposing as me and asking you money, giving you fake promises of lucrative returns. Please avoid them. I only have one Telegram channel, and the link is mentioned in the description. Also, if you want to join my membership, or if you want to join my mentorship batch, you can reach out to me via only my official email handle or official Telegram channel. The links are mentioned in the video in channel description, and only once I confirm, please pay to the shared links and confirm your payment as well. So do not fall in any trap, do not fall in any trap of any spammers. So this is one point. And yes, join my next mentorship batch. Is starting. This is the 13th batch, which is starting on first week of July. So you can reach out to me for more details on it. Now let me give you the trading levels here. So if you see it trading beyond 1836 next week, yes, you can go long. See, there are nearby resistances 1841, I will say, and 1841, 1847 and 1851. Be watchful of these levels. Till here, till gold trades in this zone, you can expect that it can reverse any point of time from any of these levels and trade in a negative territory. There is a high possibility of a swing there. But if it trades beyond, but we do not want to miss the opportunity of a rise between 1836 and 51. So yes, $15 you can still gain if it continues to rise till there. As always, trade with a trailing stop loss or close your trades at every 5 points, like every milestone. Like here, if you close, you will get $5. If you close here, you will get another $6 of move. Depend on your lot size, you can definitely increase the profits. Now once it trades beyond 1851, you can expect that it is going to hit 1859, and then beyond that we may be looking at 1870, 1881. Either this time it is 1883, and then probably we will be looking forward to 1891 levels also. So be watchful of this, and yes, only above 1851 levels it can give you a little rise on the upside till towards 1859, 70, 80 and 90 levels, and beyond that it can try to get the resistance from 1900 also. But at the same time, more probability is that it is going to trade sideways. Even if it tries to rise there till 1880 levels, it is again going to come back to 1840 and close in a doji. That is my expectation. Now on the downside, if you see it trading below 1818, go short there. The nearest resistance 1815, and if it trades below this, we will be looking forward to 1808, 1803 and 1800. See, very nearby resistances, very tight gaps there on the downside, and in fact in between these levels also you will find very strong resistance, and it can try to move up again till towards 1830-40 zone. Below 1800, I'll look forward to a good sharp drop, taking it towards 1780, 1760 and 1750. It can drop till there. 1750-60 zone should provide a very strong support for any downward move. So next week you can take your trades accordingly, and yes, always in between 1800 and 1880 zone. This is the larger swing zone. Markets can always swing either which ways. You have to be cautious, and that is why you have to be always keep the targets small so that you can close in profit and you can re-enter again. See, small profits are better than a loss or no profit. So yes, always book your profits as per your greed, and then accordingly you can trade profitably. So reach out to me for more details on my mentorship and VIP signals group. My email and telegram are mentioned in the description. Have a profitable trading week ahead. Trade profitably. Thank you very much.